One of the oldest and largest international pageant competitions has scrapped a 7-decade rule that's now opening doors for competitors of all ages. And ahead of the 2024 runway, a Canadian contestant is making waves and history before even stepping foot onto the stage. We're joined now by that contestant, Lorraine Peters from New Brunswick. Lorraine, thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for having me.
Okay, so previously Miss Universe had an age limit of 28 years old, which is no longer the case. Lorraine, at the age of 58, you hold the title of being the oldest ever contestant to compete in Miss Universe Canada. I want to know what made you want to enter the competition and how does it feel?
Well, it feels amazing, and it's actually, it's kind of my destiny. And that sounds wonky, but I'll tell you why. I've been doing pageants since I was 15, and I grew up watching Miss America, and I always had this sense, like just this knowing in my gut that I was going to do something meaningful in either pageantry or modeling. And and when they announced in December that they were bringing down the upper age requirements, I was like, this is it. This is the thing I've always known, and I'm doing it.
Good on you. And you know, there are these societal pressures and expectations that are placed on women, not to even mention the beauty standards that women have to live up to and the expectations and biases when it comes to age here. What do you think that your role here in this pageantry will bring, and how do you think it will challenge these expectations?
Well, I think it's very serendipitous, Faiza, because this is the work I've been doing for 40 years in my own life. Because of my beginnings at age 19 in modeling, I learned really early in that industry that putting your best foot forward and gaining confidence through failures was really an important skill set. And so that's what I've been teaching girls and women for 40 years. And so the opportunity now to have a platform as large and as magnanimous as Miss Universe Canada to further that platform that I have, I think that the timing right now, me being there this year, I think is perfect for me to help pave the way for the future of pageantry, to help change that narrative of what the stereotypical pageant winner looks like, and to further my personal passion of helping girls and women get out there and put their strengths and talents to work, even if it means potentially being embarrassed and fall on your face and all that stuff. So I think it is the perfect storm, this happening now and me being there.
I love the encouraging words that you use here for anyone out there who might not be in the pageant industry, but just any women, young girls everywhere across Canada. What's your message to them to kind of get out of that comfort zone and challenge themselves to follow their dreams?
Yeah, the first thing I want to say is while I'm the history making delegate, Faiza, I'm not the only one over age 28. Women come out in their 30s and 40s, and so I want to applaud them as well. They're just not getting as much press as me. But the message that I give is what I've been giving to aspiring models that I've trained over the decades and newcomers to Canada is that success takes failure. And so work failure into your plan. Don't consider it something that is going to stop you. Consider it something that is expected along your path of success, because anything that's worth doing, we cannot get there. And we certainly can't get to the upper levels of those arenas unless we have failed. And so that's my biggest message, is that failure is not the end. Failure is part of the process of being successful at anything.
It reminds me of that Beyonce line, you have to be humble to rehearse. And so I love your line about failing is okay. It happens. So listen, Lauren, the final is taking place on July 27th in Windsor, Ontario. How are you planning? How are you preparing?
So there are a lot of balls to keep going. I want to mention that I'm raising money for the Smile Train, which is an amazing charity that helps repair cleft palate and cleft lip in children all over the world. Miss Universe Canada is very philanthropic. They have over 100 charities that they support, and so they're very big on that. So we have a charity. Then, of course, is our walking practice and getting ready and going there, knowing our routines. And then, of course, we have to get all of our attire ready. We have to make sure that we're ready for the evening gown walk and the swimwear. I will be 59 years old hours after crowning, and I have to compete in swimwear. And I just want to say that when I step out on that stage in my bathing suit, I am taking every woman I've ever known with me.
Oh, I love that. Okay, voting is now open. The winner, by the way, of Miss Universe Canada will compete in the Miss Universe pageant in Mexico in November. Lorraine, we wish you all the luck. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.